Trailer Factory Climatizer Cellulose, number 12, that's Brad Heron. Starting second from Caledonia, the Burger Barn Ace-1 Construction 55 is Mike Thorne. Starting third from Burlington, the 00 Jibs Action Sports Complete Rentals car, that is Mark Zuba. Starting fourth, he comes in from St. Agatha, driving the Creative Edge Signs and Graphics Cal Tire, number 18, that's Josh Shantz. Starting inside row number 3, the number 88 from Caledonia, the Runway Energy Ashwiken Speedway car, that is Jesse McDonald, a rookie driver in the Crate Sprint Car division. Next to him in the 49H from Hagersville, that is the Iroquois Hereford Farms Townline Variety 49H for Jerry Hill, another rookie driver. Starting inside row number 4, he's from Oakland in the Instillthane Extreme Middleport Mechanical, number 5, it's Alex Schutz. And starting at the tail, the 04X from Hagersville, the Tim's Tires car, that is Mike Bell Jr. So 8 cars, 6 laps of distance on heat race number 1, brought to you by Creative Edge Signs and Graphics. Again, these are the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint cars. Here we go. Heat race number 1.
They thunder down into quarter number 1 with Brad Heron leading the way with Mike Thorne. Mark Zuba gets passed by Josh Shantz as he'll go into the 3rd spot.
So it's Heron coming around to lead lap number 1. Shantz in the 18 car has that wing laid down a little bit more than some of these other drivers. Looking for some straightaway speed in that number 18 car.
So 3 and 4, Brad Heron leading the way in the Michigan Trailers. So they were disappointed in how they struggled last year. It's been all the offseason really working on the mechanical side of car number 12, and it's paying off here early up front.
To his inside now is Mike Thorne, who's been also this year. Hasn't been able to get it done yet, but he's to the inside now on Heron again in corner 2. Again, can't get it done as they'll come up on the lap car of Bell, who takes an abrupt right turn up and spins up in corner 3.
And that will bring up the yellow flag as the top 2 go wheel to wheel at the start-finish line. A little bit of a close call there for the moment, but yellow flag comes out for Michael Bell, who loops it around up in corner number 3 and gets up to the berm there.
Might remember Mike Bell from the number 73 Thunderstock that he ran a few times last year. Decided to get into a Crate Sprint car this year, and that could have been a little bit worse as his car took an abrupt right turn up there. He managed to get it spun around and not hit anything too hard.
Finds from the South Buxton Raceway down here for that night, so Ken Schrader will be here on the card Friday, July the 15th. And I just noticed it does not say that on the website. Don't tell my boss, Clinton Jeffrey. I'll have to get on that right here, right away.
I don't know how I didn't notice that either. It's only been, what, a month and a half since we released that?
I'll blame it on you. You're my double checker.
I never look at our own schedule, I guess.
Clinton had his headset off, so he didn't even know that I made that mistake. So,
no more chicken fingers for you.
It's hard announcing with your boss now.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm listening.
Nothing. It's all good stuff.
I didn't hear what you said. You're right.
I didn't break anything. We're ready to go back to the green flag here in this first qualifying heat for the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Cars. Brad Heron gets on the fun pedal.
Sean's going to try to chase Heron down. 3 laps in and 3 to go on this heat race number 1 for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Cars. But Heron had a good start there in the number 12.
Heron across the stripe. We'll see the cross flags with Mike Thorne there in a second. Mike Thorne's one of those drivers where maybe this is his year to grab a championship. He's just gotten better and better every week in that Burger Barn 55. It'll be fun to watch him here in 2016.
So they just got the cross flags last time by, but this is a 6-lap race, so I believe the white flag should have just come out. And it is still Heron up front, then Thorne second, Shantz still third. McDonald, the rookie driver, trying to chase him down. And it should be checkered flag here for Heron. He will get the win. And he will. Brad Heron gets the win. Second is Thorne. Third is Shantz, then it's McDonald, the 00 of Zuba, the 5 of Schutz, the 49H of Hill, and the 04 of Mike Bell.
Second qualifying heat for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Car Division. This one brought to you by McDonald's of Brantford and Paris. Sitting very anxious is Christine Farrell, getting ready to watch Hannah Farrell compete in her first heat race. There she is down there, just past the flag stand. Are you holding it together okay? No, she is not. I wouldn't be either. I don't blame you, but I'll tell you what, the Hurricane is strong. We're going to find out here. Second qualifying heat for the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Cars.
Trouble for McDonald on the start. He did not get going at all. Falls all the way back, almost to the back of the pack off the front row as Hunsinger leads here with Sean Evans holding second. Evans goes for the slide. Turkey and Porter trying to work on him for that second spot. As Porter gets around Turkey, and she'll go after the 87 of Evans. Up front, it's all Hunsinger, the 2014 track champion, getting it done so far in his new ride.
The gunslinger in that Durnan Motorsports 43H out in front, doing a nice job, and a good combination between Jeff Durnan and Ryan Hunsinger. And I'm looking forward to seeing this Richard Petty scheme doing big things here as they reach the cross flags. 3 and 3 to go.
Hunsinger up front big time here as Evans goes for a slide. Porter to the inside. She'll take second away as Evans still getting the feel for that Ackland insurance machine. Turkey now to the inside as well. He'll take the third for the moment on Evans.
2 to go. Holly Porter's worked her way up into the second spot. Aaron Turkey, who really struggled in 2015, looking to get back up to his winning ways. White flag out. Ryan Hunsinger, your leader. Aaron Turkey right now in second. Holly Porter back to third.
Track really starting to slick off in corner 2, and we're seeing some drivers slip and slide around up there a little bit. And now Evans goes for a big slide and spin. Almost keeps it going, but we will have to go yellow at the end of this one. Hunsinger gets the win. Turkey second. Then it's Porter third. Fourth will be Hannah Farrell. Fifth will be Jordan Hill as he coasts across the line. Then Evans will get credit for sixth. Weller will get credit for seventh or eighth, and McDemand back there as well wasn't able to finish.
So the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger picks up the win in heat race number 2. Look at that, Mom. Hannah made it through the qualifying heat. Not without a bit of a scare there on the final corner, but a good run by Hannah, and she's someone to watch here coming up through the ranks. She's been tearing up the micro sprint ranks for a number of years now, so keep an eye on that. Car number 8, the Hurricane, Hannah Farrell. Ready for the B main for the mini stocks. Last chance dance. You either punch your ticket in the A main now, or you load up and go home.
2016, and he will do it starting in the third spot here tonight. Field begins to line up 2 by 2. Kyle McKenzie's got the white flag in hand, and he will give these drivers the one to go signal this time by. We will be green flag 20 laps the distance for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Cars next time by. Aaron Turkey and Mike Thorne on the front row. Aaron Turkey, the owner of several feature wins here in Crate Sprint Cars. Mike Thorne still looking for his first one. Hunsinger, of course, has several feature wins in this division, as does Josh Shantz. Holly Porter does as well. So does Brad Heron and Mark Zuba. So Mike Thorne, the lone driver in the top 7 or so that doesn't have a feature win here. Here we go, green flag out for the Crate Sprint Cars.
Double greens in the air, we're underway, and the gunslinger shoots his way to the lead, dove down low below Aaron Turkey, and now it's 3 cars going at it for the lead.
Very close action there. Thorne to the top side, Hunsinger to the bottom. Here comes Heron and Turkey through the middle as they will take over the second and third spot.
Wow, nice bit of driving there by Brad Herron to get into that second spot. And two drivers at the front right now, both had to work their way to where they are. The gunslinger, Ryan Hunsinger, leads over Brad Herron and Aaron Turkey.
Herron looks like he really wants to get that car up near the front and possibly into victory lane, really on the move here in that 12 car. They put a lot of work into it over the offseason. It's paying off so far.
Across the stripe this time by to complete lap number 3 as the gunslinger carrying those Richard Petty colors up at the front of the field. 3 laps complete in this one as they'll lap the back end of the field here.
Hunsinger opening up his lead as he puts a lap on Mike Bell Jr. Thorne still trying to run that top side, but it looks like the bottom's the way to go right now, although Mark Zuba is catching Thorne for that 4th spot.
So the gunslinger changes rides, but still having the same success as he had with the Hills Racing team. Looking racy out there in the Dernan Motorsports 43H. Brad Herron, strong run right now in the 2nd spot. Aaron Turkey running in 3rd. 4th would be the 55 of Mike Thorne, and then you've got Mark Zuba completing the top 5.
Holly Porter, who started in the top 5, has fallen back a couple spots. Jesse McDonald in that 88 car, he started back in the 11th spot, and he's up to 7th now and working on Porter for the 6th spot. Well,
the leaders will start catching some more lap traffic here momentarily. We'll see if Brad Herron has anything for the gunslinger. That 12 car looking very racy from the drop of the green flag in the qualifying heats. They thrashed and thrashed on that car all offseason trying to get more speed. They said they didn't care what it looked like. They wanted to be faster. They didn't care so much what it looked like up until the last week when they finally got it lettered.
Yeah, and it came out looking pretty good, so not bad for a week or so of work on that. Up front, it's all Ryan Hunsinger. That chassis on Hunsinger's car is something like 14 years old. It's had a few updates and stuff, but not anywhere near new by any means for that J&J chassis.
The gunslinger getting it done as he's shooting his way through the back end of the field. Got by the Weller 51, and now we'll work up on the back end of the Hill machine.
So Hunsinger goes to work on the 49H of Jerry Hill, one of the rookie drivers here. Doing a good job tonight, learning his way through the field here. Behind them, Thorne still holding the 4th spot as Holly Porter's now worked her way back into the top 5. Jesse McDonald now trying to take that 5th spot away though as he's moved from 11th up into 6th now.
So the leader working into corner number 3 to the inside of Hannah Farrell as they work off of corner 4, put another lap on the board, make it 12 laps. Complete.
Wow, Alex Schutz ran up over the back end of the 04 of Mike Bell there and almost got upside down. Everybody stays going there, but that was a hairy moment for Alex Schutz in the 5.
Across the stripe now to complete lap number 13 is Ryan Hunsinger as he begins to put laps on Schutz and Farrell, now trying to catch Jordan Hill and Josh Shantz.
Jesse McDonald got by Holly Porter. Now he's around the 55 of Thorne. So move Jesse McDonald up into the 4th spot from 11th. So good run going for the rookie driver there in the 88 car. Up front still it is all Ryan Hunsinger as he sees Shantz and Hill running side by side. Now Zuba goes for a spin in the 00. He'll keep it going and will stay green.
High 5 going on in the field right now. 5 laps to go, 15 laps into this first Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Car feature of the year. As it looks like right now, Ryan Hunsinger's going to lock this one up.
4 laps to go for Hunsinger as he's putting a lap, or trying to put a lap on Josh Shantz, who came into this race having won a couple of features last year, but Shantz did not find the handle at all tonight in the 18 and fell back. Now Hunsinger tries to get around the 04 of Bell as well.
To the credit of Josh Shantz, as the leader's been coming, he's been getting by cars as well and trying to keep him at bay. But it looks like the gunslinger here with the final couple of laps is going to catch Josh Shantz.
Yeah, I think this track surface really caught some of these drivers off guard here tonight. They did not set up for it to be quite this slick, and it's not helping Shantz and some of these other veterans in the division. But 2 to go now, less than 2 to go for Hunsinger up front.
And a good battle going on for the second spot as Aaron Turkey and Brad Herron continue to go at it. They're diving through lap cars. White flag is out. The question is, who will finish second at this point by the looks of it?
So Hunsinger working his way through the backstretch the final time. Puts a lap on Brent Weller at out of corner 4. Ryan Hunsinger will be your first feature winner of 2016. Second, it's going to be Herron as Turkey has a problem on the 68 and almost clobbers the wall at turn 1. Manages to keep it off the wall for the most part, but he's got a broken front end, just manages to limp it home in third. Then it's Jesse McDonald fourth, and Holly Porter fights back for a top 5.
I want to make sure we thank Lone Wolf Fireworks for lighting up the sky again here tonight. For your fireworks needs this long weekend, check out Lone Wolf Fireworks. Lighting up the skies here at Ohsweken Speedway every Friday night. Thank you, Lone Wolf Fireworks. Well, there's some fireworks on the track tonight. There's some bullets flying around. The gunslinger, Ryan Hunsinger, picks up the win. And let's hear it for the gunslinger, Ryan Hunsinger. Teaming up with Durnan Motorsports here in 2016 in this retro Richard Petty paint scheme. Sharp looking car. There's car owner Jeff Durnan, all smiles.
Pimp juice, baby.
Don't forget, next Friday night, emergency services night. If you are a first responder or you know someone that is, tell them to bring their ID with them and they will get in free next Friday night, 7:30 start time. Check our website, OhswekenSpeedway.com, for more information. All right, there he is. The old man's out of the car. Beauty looking car, beauty start to the season. What a night for you, and what a team to drive with.
Holy shitballs, dude. I don't think I've ever been this happy with the win, man. Like, unbelievable. I'm just so happy, and I'm out of breath, too. But I'm telling you, I had a really bad year last year, bad luck. And I turned 40 last year, and I really wasn't sure if I could do this anymore. I'm not kidding. And I was really down on myself. And my wife really told me that I could still do it. And I got an awesome team. And we've been working our asses off. Like, I could not be happier. I don't think I've ever been this happy to get a win before in my life, man.
Had a great thing going with the Hills Racing team, and a great team as well. Jeff Durnan is just one of the nicest guys you'll ever want to meet as well, and good to get him to victory lane. As happy as you are for yourself, I'm sure you're just as happy for him.
Dude, we've been working our asses off. Holy cow, we've been working our asses off to get ready for this, just because we want to just show everybody and that we can do it. And man, I'm telling you, like I said, I don't think I've ever been this happy to get a win in my life. It just makes me feel so good. So got a lot of good people around me, so couldn't do it without them, absolutely.
All right, let's hear it for the gunslinger, Ryan Hunsinger, winning here tonight. Second place, Brad Heron. And Brad, you and I talked last week, you know, after the season you had last year, second's probably not too bad for you here tonight.
I will take that every day of the week. To win the heat and then come out and finish second in a feature, absolutely. I'll take that all day long after last year.
We talked about that where you didn't even worry about the decals on the car until this week because you were so focused on getting this car hooked up.
Exactly. It's just like, let's get this thing going. We found quite a bit last year with about 2 races to go. The Turners came to our shop and worked their magic and got us in the right direction. And we just really didn't change anything, just went over it, and here we are.
Got a lot of good sponsors on the car. Who would you like to thank?
Holy cow, I haven't even rehearsed this. I got to look. Oh, man, Miska Trailers and Climatizer Cellulose, Lake Erie Warehousing, Baumler Approved, Insta Insulation. I do have to look at the car because I haven't rehearsed this. Just everybody on this thing, Millard Financial Accountants, everybody. Alex for putting me in this thing and just having faith in me after last year. It wasn't a terrible year, but it was certainly not the one we wanted. So glad we could put this thing back into at least into the podium this week for him.
All right, congratulations to Brad Heron with a runner-up here tonight, and you can see the excitement on his face. And now we'll talk to Aaron Turkey, another driver who maybe struggled a little bit last year, so a top 3, even though he had problems at the end, a top 3, not too bad.
Yeah, it's really tough on these kind of tracks. You know, people are right there, and there's only a certain amount of grip, and it's so hard to be patient. You know, I'm really known for hard footing around the top, but I seen Glenn blow her off a couple of times, so I knew I had to go to the bottom. But I came really close to that wall, and I finally stuffed her in that last corner. I started gunning it down the straightaway, and after I passed the finish line, it started steering itself. So.
Who would you like to thank for the top 3?
I'd like to thank Glenn Styres and Schmiega Speedway, all our team, and Case IH, Metal Power Works, and Aero Express. And also I'd like to give a big shout out to my little cousin, Cadence Marie. She turned 8, and sorry I couldn't get a win, but the top 3 is still pretty good.
There you go. She'll have to take that as a present. So there you have it, the top 3 for the Strickland GMC Crate Sprint Car Division. That does it for our season opener. The 21st season is officially underway. We open the brand new bathrooms, the store, and we even told you Casey Kane is coming. So make sure you invite your friends out next week and all season long. And again, next week is Emergency Services Night. So make sure you invite your friends out that are in the emergency services area, and they are first responders. Tell them to bring their ID. They'll get in absolutely free next Friday night, 7:30 start time. So make sure you log on to our website, www.oshweekenspeedway.com, for all the information and the schedule for 2016. So on behalf of the Styres family, the ownership group, all of our staff, our officials, and my co-announcers, Clinton Jeffrey and Tommy Gooch, I'm Greg Kellman saying so long. We'll see you next Friday night.